Oh boy, this is gonna be a long video, isn't it? I might as well make it. What's up, everybody? This is Cool Dude, and welcome to another tier list. It's been a while since I've done one of these. The last one, holy crap, I can't thank you guys enough. The algorithm hit that with so much love, and it really warms my heart. I can't believe it, and the numbers are still growing. In case you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, the last Cuphead tier list video I did got over 800 views. Which, I mean, to me, that number is insane. Like, to me, that number translates to 1 million for me. And it's still growing, which is absolutely amazing. So thank you guys so much for giving that video a ton of love for the algorithm. Can't thank you enough. But anyway, with all that being said, I don't know if this video will do as good. Probably not, but I'm gonna make it anyway, because I've been wanting to make a video about Undertale for a while, because Undertale is not only one of the best games of the 2010s, but it's also just an amazing game in general. One of the best games ever made. One of the best indie games ever made. Toby Fox, you really nailed it out of the park. Like, you and your entire team. This game is absolutely amazing. And if you haven't played it, please, please do. It's got action, it's got romance, it's got comedy, it's got, like, just so much flair and fun to it. It's absolutely amazing. There's something in this game for everyone. It's awesome. And the characters, especially, which we're going to get into, are amazing as well. Like, the thing of this game that I love is that it plays around with the idea of video games. Like, when you fight monsters, they're often just NPCs, right? They're just, like, you know, people you just have to beat up, right? They don't have lives. You don't get to experience what they are like as people. With this game, every enemy you fight, every monster you fight has a motivation, a backstory, family. They have friends. They have relationships. So when you kill them, you feel really bad. Like, it does, like, kind of weigh on your mind a little bit. And the game does remind you that you killed that one person. They will not let you forget that. It's awesome. So, with that out of the way, I think you can get that this tier list is going to be about all the characters in Undertale, which there are a lot. As for the tiers themselves, should be pretty self-explanatory. The bottom here is Despise, which are characters that can go F off. There's not going to be a lot of characters down here, but I can think of a few that will be. Look at the characters here. Sort of Dislike, which is like, I sort of don't like you. They're alright. This is kind of like the meh, but I like to say alright, because even the meh characters in this game are pretty good. We have Good, and then Awesome, and then Best in the Game, which I can think of a few. So with that out of the way, guys, stick around, grab some snacks. This is going to be a long one. Let's get into it. First, I'm going to actually, hold up, before we start, I'm going to start with all the enemies first, and then I'm going to probably save all the main characters for last. And also Frisk. For some reason, they're on the list. I'm not ranking Frisk, because Frisk is too reliant on the player, because you're basically the player, is Frisk. So I'm not going to be putting him on the list. Kara is good because, you know, she actually has a character, or he, but Frisk, no, sorry. So, with that out of the way, let's get started. Aaron, what a flexing start. Aaron is a seahorse. You find waterfall. He likes to flex a lot, and he's kind of a perv. The fact that you can scare him with Napstablook's music in Waterfall is a very funny moment to me, him and Washua, so, and you can turn him into a paranormal investigator. So for that, I'm going to give him a good. I would have given him an alright, but that Ghost Edition really puts him up there. Snowdrake, this is the Snowdrake, Amalgamate, which if you don't know Amalgamates, spoilers, I guess. Don't watch this video if you haven't played Undertale. Like, you need to play Undertale first. It's an awesome game. Or better yet, just watch a Let's Play. Although I would absolutely recommend playing the game for yourself. If you don't want to, just watch a Let's Play, please. The Amalgamates are the creatures infused with determination, which is just what gives the human soul the ability to persist after death and restart. Respawn, basically, and go back to the save point made by Alphys. Basically, the monster's body just melts, like, when you give him too much determination, because the monsters can't take this. Anyway, so, this guy, he was very kind of depressing. Like, unlike the other Amalgamates that are either creepy, weird, or just kind of a little weirdly funny. Like, it's kind of weird with some of the Amalgamates. He's gonna go into Good, because I like his design. It's very chilling, and the way they make him talk in the game is just absolutely chilling. Main character, so I'm just gonna skip you. This guy is, I don't remember his name. He's the guy that, like, sees things, right? It's a giant floating eyeball. I'm sorry, it's been a while since I've played Undertale, so some of these characters I might forget their names. I don't know all of them, but I know most of them. This guy gets an alright, because I honestly don't even remember what his purpose is or what he does. Shopkeeper. First Shopkeeper. We have Bratty and Caddy. these two are like the perfect teenage girl stereotype. So they're gonna go into awesome. They're gonna go right here because these two are great. They have some very cheesy lines to say, but like they're pretty funny, you know, together. Oh, Burger Pants. Oh yes, you're going into awesome as well. Actually, more I'm looking at this list. Hold up, I'm making an addition. Hold up. Sorry, I'm not an expert tier list maker. I'm gonna make another tier. This one is gonna be great because I feel like there should be a mid ground. These two I don't think are awesome, but they are great. Burger Pants, you can stay at awesome because you are the best shopkeeper in this game. So relatable, so amazing, and you warm my heart, Burger Pants, in the best way. Whew, I love it when my camera doesn't want to focus. Anyway, I'm just gonna have to start scrolling because I'm sorry I can't keep it like this because I need to see where I'm pulling, who I'm pulling. The annoying dog. I think there's no explanation needed. I despise you. I get it, you're a joke, and this is Toby Fox technically, but seriously, screw this dog. The joke, like, isn't even that funny, and to the players who actually, like, spent the time to get the legendary artifact, this troll was absolutely just screw you. Dog Amy and Dog Aressa. These two are one of the dog guards you meet in Snowden, along with Greater Dog and Lesser Dog and Doggo, which I do love the dog trio. I like that. You guys are good. I was gonna call you all right, but I love the romance between them. They're very cute. I like their dialogue they have to say to each other. They go back and forth between how much they love each other. That's great. Doggo. I sort of dislike you. I know Doggo. He's a fine concept for the whole like introducing the blue mechanic. You know, like don't move. But honestly, I just don't really like him himself. I sort of dislike because he kind of has a mean attitude. I get that he just can't see anything. You know, he can't see things that aren't moving. But still, it doesn't seem like the guy I would want to hang around with. You know what I mean? Oh, the bird. The bird that carries you across the river, the bank at Waterfall. This guy gets awesome. Like, he doesn't say a single word, but it's hashtag motivation right here. If you aren't like this bird right now, you need to reevaluate your life choices. I'm just kidding. But seriously, just, like, let this bird motivate you. This bird is awesome. Final Frogget. I actually don't like him. So I'm gonna sort of dislike, because I like the original charm of original Frogget, you know? I love the simplicity of Frogget. Final Frogget, I just kind of feel like it's trying to be an upgraded version of Frogget, but I don't know, I feel like making something more epic, like making something simplistic seem more epic kind of takes away from the joy of it, so Final Frogget is going to get sort of just like, even though he has a cool design, admittedly, but I don't know, it just doesn't do enough for me. Ooh, the dog amalgamate. This is the another one of the amalgamates, obviously. This guy gets a great, probably my favorite of the amalgamates, just because the design is so good. And I didn't even realize, if you look at his legs right here, they're the outlines of dogs, which are just is super cool. I love the design of all these monsters. Like, even the ones I don't like, they have some great designs. Just great job, developers. Oh my god, I'm gonna start. I need to keep going before I just start gushing over the game completely and miss the point of this video. Frogget. Frogget, you get a good. I love Frogget. I'm sorry, he might be simplistic. He's the first monster you run into, but he's just such a perfect description of what this game's gonna be like. It's gonna be weird, doesn't make sense, it has a sense of humor, and it's just completely out there. So Frogget, for that, you get good. WD Gaster. You are the one that's just sparked so many conspiracy theories, so many, fan fictions. You're all right. I'm honestly not a big Gaster person. He's always just been kind of like there. He's just kind of existing. He doesn't because he doesn't have any lines, personality, except he's like just a mystery. I like his design. It's really cool, but it just doesn't do enough for me. So Gaster, you're just gonna be an all right. Again, like, don't take this list with a pinch of salt, because Undertale is an amazing game. There is very good likelihood that I will not have your favorite Undertale character on this list. And what? Can you blame me? It's a freaking Undertale, and that's a huge accomplishment. Undertale is just such a good game with some awesome characters. So, let me know down in the comments how you would rank them. Like, I'm all ears. Gerson. He is, I think, no, he's not the first shopkeeper, because it's the bunny, from, I don't even remember her name, but she's from, Snowden. He's from Waterfall, the second guy you encounter. He is You know what? You're good. You're good, Gerson. I like his, he reminds me of Old Man McGucket from, Gravity Falls. If you've ever seen that show, it's a really good show. So I like this, like, old man, gimmick, but it's also, like, really good, and he gives some nice inspiration into, Asgore's life as his partner. I'm gonna be completely honest and say, I don't even know what the hell this thing is. What is this? It looks weird. I'm just gonna put you in sort of dislike, just because I don't recognize your face. I'm sorry if that might have upset some of you, but I just maybe after I record I'll realize that was a mistake, but just sort of dislike. Greater Dog. Oh, I love Greater Dog. I love him so much. Easily my favorite of the dog group, so he's gonna get a great. Right there with the dog amalgamate, which is fantastic to me. Greater Dog is so cute. Perfect combination of cute and also just, like, great design. I mean, I love the armor, like all the puppy faces on it. It's so great. Gift Trot. I hope I'm saying his name right. Gift Trot, right? Yeah. He's a great, like, I love that his design is inspiring the monsters to do Christmas, although it does raise the question, why is there a Santa in this world? Like, is there an Undertale Jesus Christ? Like, these are some questions that we need to be answering here, people. Anyway, so Gift Trot is, I love his design. His face kind of looks like the determination extractor machine. I don't know, it kind of looks like it to me. Don't you guys think? I don't know. But he gets awesome just because of his design, and I love his gimmick. I love his whole, like, the way you pacify him. Ice Cap, I despise you. I hate you. Because you remind me of, like, all those attention-hungry teens, all those attention-hungry people that I can't stand. I hate people that are just commenting, people that are just leaving things for attention. I hate it so much. But, like, I'm not, like, hating on people that, like, you know, comment religiously, you know what I mean, on a channel, like, showing support. That I get. But you can easily tell when someone is just commenting and doing things just so they can get more attention and, flack. So, Ice Cap, screw you. Even his design is kind of a bore. I don't know. Monster Kid. Aw, you're a delight. He's not one of my favorites. I'm not a huge Monster Kid lover, but I love his like, naive, Undyne fanboy persona, so I'm gonna give him a good. He's a great, like, follower. He's a great friend that you can have through Waterfall. Jerry, oh, no. Jerry, I despise you. Jerry is actually, you know what? No, I want to make sure Jerry is at the front of this tier, because, ladies and gentlemen, this is the single worst character in the history of Undertale. Seriously, F Jerry. Nobody likes Jerry. Screw him. His design is ugly. His character is awful. Screw Jerry. Night. You're alright. I wish he would have had a little bit more personality, but I like his, like, it's like giant knight in shining armor, but, like, you have to, like, sing him a lullaby. That's, like, a really cool concept, and I love his design, but his character, non-existent, so he just gets alright. Ooh, Lemon Bread. I forgot about this one. He's another amalgamate. He, like, has this cool, like, giant teeth look to him, and I love his, like, voice. Well, not voice, but, like, the overall, like, implication of his voice is really cool. You're gonna get a good. Most of the amalgamates are gonna get a good, because they're not really, like, I like their idea and concept, and it's very creepy, but they don't have the most fleshed out personalities and everything. Let's see, who's next? Oh, Frisk, nope, not gonna do you. Lesser Dog. Well, yeah, it's lesser, so I'm just gonna give you a good. Although I love when you pet him, his neck just starts stretching. It's a hilarious gimmick, and the fact that you can do it as long as you want until his head literally is going like whoop whoop across the menu screen is awesome. I love that. So, oh my, okay, there we go. I thought my thing was off screen. Never mind. We're good. Let's see. So with Lesser Dog out of the way, ooh, it's Looks, or is it Looks? I think it's Looks. Don't pick on me. He's a Mike Wazowski ripoff, admittedly, I think. And honestly, I sort of dislike you. I'm just gonna be honest. Looks is just kinda, like, forgettable to me. He doesn't really do much for me. He's one of those monsters in the ruins that never did anything for me. Like, sure, I mean, he had a Mike Wazowski design, and, I like his Don't Pick on Me, because it's like the little guy, but still, just kind of forgettable. Could have done better with that one. A mad dummy. Now, normally I would put him in despise because I hate people like him. But he's just so funny that I'm gonna put him in good. I like Mad Dummy because he has anger issues, sure, but like, oh my god, he's so enjoyable to watch. He's an absolute delight to watch him go, you just ape shit on you. It's great. Mad Jick. You're alright. Most of the guys in the, the core, most of the guys you have to fight in the core are gonna go in alright, because they didn't really do much for me. Like, sure, they were cool, and Mettaton, sent them to go get you, but that was pretty much it. They didn't really have much of a personality, like the other ones. Oh, is this Mew Mew from Mew Mew Kissy Cutie? This was added in the Nintendo Switch update of the game, which, by the way, is the only current version of Undertale I did have, because I was gonna buy it on PC, but then they announced it for Nintendo Switch. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just buy it there. So, Mew Mew, you get, honestly, you're kind of alright. She didn't really do much for me. It's a weird fight, and I do like you have to use the Joy-Cons and everything, but it does get a little tedious after a bit. And the actual character itself, it's cool, but they don't really expand upon it that much. Ooh, Memory Head. I kind of forgot about this one. This one goes great because I love the design. I think it's one of the first amalgamates that I encountered. This is the first amalgamate I encountered, and I'm like, oh my god, just look at this thing. I'm like, what the hell? It's the perfect mesh of, like, helplessness, like, fear, and just in general, like, kind of like the overall horror factor of it all. So, this guy goes in good. Who in the hell are you? I've never seen you before. But guys, I swear I know Undertale, but who is this? I'm gonna put you in sort of dislike, because I don't like your face. Something about your face I don't like. So I'm just gonna put you there, because why not? Oh, this guy is Migasp, right? And he's like the guy that loves to be alone. He'll often get paired up with somebody, and if he's all alone by himself, he'll just love enjoying being me. I like his design, so I'm gonna put him on alright. I would have put him in sort of dislike, because he's an egotist, but I like his, like, little dance. That's cool. Oh, what is this guy's called? It's the advanced version of Moldsmal, right? He's like, when he gets all excited, this guy goes good. Because Moldsmal himself is not a character I particularly enjoy. I mean, it's cool to imitate him, because with the sexy wiggle. But aside from that, he doesn't really do much. And this guy is a definite improvisation of it. Who are you? Oh my... Why are there some characters I don't even know? Why do you look like the way you do? I'm just gonna put you in despise, because I don't know what you are. I'm sorry, I don't know. And I just don't like the way you look. Oh, here's Moldsmal. Moldsmal, you get alright. I have nothing else to say. You just get alright. No, Napstablook, we're gonna save you for later. Alright, we're still in the deep end here. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're still going here. Oh, the ice cream guy. I don't even know if he has a name. He's just the guy who sells an ice cream. He is, I love the fact that he keeps going to places and no one will buy his ice cream. But besides that, he's honestly not, that meaningful. Although, let me move this list a little bit. There we go. So you guys can see it a little better. There we go. So he's going to go in alright. Alright, let's see. This is getting very crowded. I gotta move stuff, sorry. Miss Muffet. She is great. I love her song. It's like one of my favorite songs of the soundtrack, which is really saying something. The soundtrack is amazing. Undertale soundtrack, one of the best I've ever heard in a game. It has like a great variety, and like the music itself is so catchy. Muffet, you get great. One of the better characters. Oh, it's hi, I'm Onion San. Sorry, I can't. Onion San, you can get kind of annoying, but I do like your design. It's very kawaii, so you're gonna go into it and good with that. Oh, this is the Vegetoid thing. I know, like, he's the Vegetoid monster with all the snakes and whatnot in his hair, but I don't know anything else besides that. I'm gonna put you in alright, because I honestly sort of dislike Vegetoid, because he encourages me to eat healthy, but I don't want to do that. Why is there another annoying dog here? I'm ignoring you. Oh, Pyrope. I sort of dislike him because his only personality is that he likes things hot. Which, like, okay, but is there anything? Nope, he's not. Okay. I like his smile and all that. I like his, like, energy, but in terms of, like, his characteristic, there's really not that much to him, except for, I don't know, he likes being hot. And not in an attractive way, just hot. Ooh, I don't remember your name. You're another amalgamate. You're like that weird bird monster, which is very creepy, by the way. You get good as well. Actually, no, you get great. You're right up there with the dog. I like the dog better than this one, in terms of, like, the design of the amalgamate, but it's still a really, really creepy one. Alright, let's see. Who's next? Oh, Shiren. Oh, Shiren is awesome. I love Shiren. I was heard through the Undertale wiki that there's actually 2 monsters combined, which I didn't even notice the first time around. That's really cool. But I love her singing voice. I like that you can, like, encourage her not to be shy. The whole concert bit you can do with her is amazing. And as someone who had slight autism back then, I can relate to her being shy. The first shopkeeper you meet, the bunny lady from Snowden, right? Yep. She's alright. She's just kind of like the first one you meet. I feel like she's just like, she's kind of like the root pack. Like, she's not awful, but she's just kind of the first one you meet. Snowdrake, you're good, because, honestly, I can relate to having bad comedy, because I'm not funny at all. As much as I try to be funny, I'm never funny. So I can relate to him trying to be funny, but then just not being funny. Mostly because I rely on bad jokes. Hold up, I gotta move this. Sorry, it's getting a little crowded. This list is getting a little crowded. Okay. The despised people are not going to be shown because I despise them. Just roll with it. Just roll with it, okay, people? Alright. Alright, with that, let's proceed here. Alright. Oh, this guy, I'm late, right? Or something like that. He's like the guy that you meet in the art club. He was late to the art club. I sort of dislike him, honestly, because he's kind of like, they do a very good job of making him as annoying as possible. Like, I hate fighting him, I hate looking at him, and his whole characteristic is just, ugh, no. Oh, it's, hoi, I'm Tim! They're good. No, they're great. I like Timmy. He's just, it's so weird, but it fits the game's tone to a T, so I love that. Oh, it's Sundari Plane? Or Sundar Plane? Sundari Plane? No, it's Sundar Plane. You're alright. I'm not a big fan of Sundar Plane, but I do like, his design, or his or her design. And then the cute, like, it's not like I like you, is very cute, too. Vegetoid, I sort of dislike you. Like I said before, and just, the whole, like, mood of him, I feel like he's just one big advertisement for USDA. Even though it's not sponsored by USDA, I think it's part of the joke. But still, Vegetoid, not a fan. Vulcan, aw, you're nice. I like you. You're good. I love the design of him, and unlike Pyrope, who is just literally just there to be hot, he's hot too, but he also is just like, he has like a kind, sweet personality, so I do like Vulcan. Oh, who is this guy? He's the upgraded version of Whimsun, or something like that. You're good. You're good. I'll just say you're good. No, you're alright. You're not good, Worthy. You're one of the guys that chases after them, so I still don't think you're that good. But you're alright. Oh, Whimsun. I like him. You're good. Not as good of a shy character as, say, Shiren. I think Shiren is a much better interpretation of that. But still, Whimsun is really good. Washua, you're right up there with Aaron, because you both are amazing. I think I like Washua a lot more because he's not a douche, but still, great character. And with that, we are down to the main characters left, with the exception of Frisk and the annoying dog, which I don't know why they have two. I don't get it. Anyway, let's waste no time. Naps the Blook. I love Naps the Blook. Just everything from his dun 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 dun. The music is awesome. It has a great jazzy feel to it, which is awesome. And his whole, like, sorry, I'm not really feeling up to it right now attitude is great. You get to see a snail farm later. The fact that he's related to Mad Dummy and Mettaton is great, so you're gonna go in great. I love Naps the Blook. You're gonna go in the front. Right here. Let's just go with Undyne. Let's go with Undyne. Not the biggest fan of Undyne, personally, but I do like her character. I like her never give up attitude. So she's going to go in great as well. Not as good as Naps the Blook to me, just because I'm not the biggest macho character kind of person, but I like Undyne fine. She's great. Let's see. Who should I do next? Let's do Kara. Kara, I'm going to say I'm not really a big fan of Kara. I'm going to put you in sort of dislike. And it's not just because she's a villain. It's not because Kara's a villain. It's just because I don't know, just aside from being evil, she doesn't really have a personality. Like, all she cares about is killing monsters, which I guess is scary, but aside from that, like, I don't enjoy watching. It's not like Flowey, where I enjoy watching him be evil, and I like that he tickles me. I think she should have just had more of a presence in the game. The fact that she only appears in the final moments of Genocide just really makes her feel kind of forgettable. If it weren't for Undertale fans making a bunch of fan fiction about her and making a bunch of stories about Kara, I probably would like her a lot less. But the fact that she is there, I guess pushes her up for me. But in terms of just the game, because I'm talking about just the game, Kara goes in sort of dislike to me. Let's just do Asriel and Flowey separately, even though they're basically the same person. Asriel is awesome. Love Asriel. I like the final twist of Flowey being actually like the son of Asgore and Toriel. And the name Asriel is so good because it's literally a mix of Asgore and Toriel, which is great. So, love Asriel. Asgore. Not one of my favorites, but I like Asgore's change of heart towards the end. It's really nice. So good. Probably because you don't get to see him a whole lot unless you're playing the pacifist route. Because all he is, and any other route in neutral run, and especially Genocide, is just there to be the king that has to die at the end. So, he's good. Just good, and that's all. Alphys. You are in my opinion, Alphys is the better version of Undyne. I'm more of an Alphys person than an Undyne person, because she's awkward, she likes to help you out. You're not really sure if she did this all on purpose, just to have you be your friend or whatnot, but I like that it leaves it ambiguous, but also has you believe that she's good at heart. Like, for all her, like, bad things that she's done, like, when you finally get to, like, help her out through that, she's a really good character. So, Alphys, you get great. Oh, the fabulous Mettaton. I love Mettaton. He is awesome. Everything from his normal form, which I actually do kind of like better than the EX, unpopular opinion. But, you know, he's just absolutely great. Love Mettaton. Yeah, Mettaton is amazing. His swagger, his personality, his nonchalant attitude, the fact that he just wants the attention. It's like not like something like Ice Cap where it's just wanting attention for the sake of attention. Like, he cares about his entertainment, which is absolutely great. And now we have the big boys, the big players right here. Toriel is easily the one of the best in the game. Hold on, let me move it up. There we go. Toriel is one of the best in the game for me because she's the perfect example of how to do a mother character right. Like, she has more to her than just, like, this overprotective mother issue. Like, you can understand where she's coming from because she's lost so many children in the past, and she deeply loves them, and she deeply loves you, and the fact that she tries so hard to keep you safe from everything is so cute, endearing, and just her design is great, and the fact that she's the first person you meet and her name is a play on Tutorial is, oh god, so good. Love you, Goat Mom. So Toriel is the best in the game. Next, the two Skelebros, Papyrus and Sans. Maybe it's just a personal opinion here, but they are my two favorite characters in the game. Like, Sans and Papyrus will always be my top two in terms of Undertale characters, but I do still think that they are really great characters in terms of the game because they are just so, like, witty, and the fact that Sans is a lot more, like, you know, like, what is the word? Like, witty and punny with his jokes, while Papyrus is a lot more, like, about physical humor, is great, and the two interactions with each other is amazing, and the fact that Papyrus and Sans have such a close connection with each other, and that Sans and Papyrus themselves are great characters. Papyrus is just so simplistic, but yet he's so full with dreams and aspirations of being in the Royal Guard. He's so full of emotion, and he's the one of the most expressive characters in the game, which I love. Sans is the complete opposite. He's not very expressive, but he has so much mystery to him, and there's a lot more to Sans than meets the eye, and for him being a lazy bones, I do still think that he is a very hardworking guy, but he just doesn't want to show it. And there's this deep kind of, like, sadness to Sans as well, when you actually get to know him more as a character in the game, which makes me appreciate him all the more. So, in terms of design and, like, character and traits and whatnot, and just the fact that ththese two are great brothers together, Sans and Papyrus easily go as the best in the game. But weirdly enough, the character I actually think is the definitive best character in the game is Flowey. Now, you may be thinking, he's the bad guy, though. Why would you put, like, the main villain as the best in the game, especially over his much, you know, obviously more definitive form, Asriel? Well, there are a few reasons why. One, because Flowey is just a great concept for a villain. Like, the fact that he starts off as this happy-go-lucky flower that wants to teach you the ways of friendship and all that stuff, and he reveals himself to be one of the biggest, most threatening killers that the Underground has ever known, is a great twist, and I love that. It's a great metaphor for don't judge based on appearances that happen in this game, especially with all of them being monsters, which is great. I love it. And Flowey himself has such a cool voice, he has such a cool design, his murderous intent is hilarious. But he's not only just a hilarious character, but he's also legitimately threatening. Like, when he goes to Omega Flowey and he kills Asgore, and he reminds you that it's kill or be killed. Like, he is legitimately threatening. He has a great presence in the game. But not only that, I think I feel for him a lot more when he's like Flowey than Asriel, because with Flowey, you know he can't feel any emotions. You know he doesn't have a human, like a monster soul. You know he's just a flower. And you know deep down that he doesn't like this. He hates this, but he just can't help himself. So I think I sympathize with him more as the flower because I feel more bad for him. Asriel, he's fine, and he does a great ending to the game by choosing, to sacrifice himself to break the barrier rather than just stay in his form. But at the same time, Flowey, he's more presence in the game, obviously. There's a lot more you can do with Flowey, and the fact that he can do what you can is so amazing. And it's not like Kara, where he's just like kind of a one-dimensional villain that just kills for the sake of killing. No, Flowey actually likes some characters. Like, he likes Papyrus. He hates Sans. He just one of the few villains where he's threatening, hilarious, but yet he's still a sympathetic character in a way, which seems weird because he is a mass genocider. But still, Flowey is a very you can tell that this is not his choice, but he's still just so enjoyable to watch him being evil, watching him cower in fear. He's just, for a flower, he just has so much emotion in him, which I love. And he has, unlike Papyrus, he has so many different facial expressions, so many creepy ones, so many good ones, which I love. He's just so expressive in how creepy he is, and that is awesome. Flowey is easily the #1 definitive best character in the game. Even though I do think, personally, I like Sans and Papyrus more, in terms of the game itself, I do think Flowey is the best definitive one in the game. And with that, oh my god, I'm almost out of breath. That is going to wrap it up for this tier list. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It's probably not going to go as well as the other tier list video I did, but honestly, I don't care. I just wanted to talk about Undertale so badly, because god damn it, I love this game. Let me know in the comments if you agree with this tier list, or, if you just, want to just talk about Undertale. It's absolutely fine. Or if you don't want to talk about Undertale, just leave me a comment. I'd love to hear what you have to say. So with all this being said, I'm just going to wrap this up. Until next time, guys, stay cool, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye, y'all.